Hey guys and girls, Scrap It is back, and today is July 21st. It's in the morning. It's absolutely beautiful out. It is just a gorgeous morning, 70 degrees, no humidity. I don't think I'm gonna get rained on today, which would be kind of nice. So I'm heading for the scrapyard first, and then we're gonna hit some dumpsters in my route that I do in the South Metro here. I'm bringing something a little bit weird, and I'm going to blab for a minute here. I'm bringing in my tubs of circuit boards today. I started doing a video of me sorting the circuit boards and kind of showing you what's what, and I got to thinking that I think not a lot of scrapyards take circuit boards like mine do. Mine will pay you for motherboards, they'll pay you for mid-grade boards, low-grade boards, what they call APOP, A-population, meaning, you know, the best kind of boards. They have weird terminology for what they do at my scrapyard compared to the industry that I've noticed anyway. So I started sorting them out, and I thought, well, most people, their access to selling circuit boards is through online things like Board Sort or Cash for Scrap, you know, those kind of places. And they kind of are a little bit more uniform, but they're not like my scrapyard. So all I would probably be doing is, anybody that's curious about it, would be kind of muddying the waters for you more than showing you what's right and what's wrong. So, or what's, you know, what would be considered a telecom board and what would be considered a peripheral board or things like that. I don't sell the Board Sort. The only thing I sell the Board Sort are my RAM sticks, the name is escaping me all of a sudden, I don't know why, the main processor, and the main processors, and that's pretty much all I send them, because it gets too cost prohibitive for me to send a big box of stuff from where I live to the middle of Ohio, or wherever they are. I sent them a box, and it was $100 worth of stuff in there, and it cost me $47 to ship it. So it was just kind of, what's the point? I could get more from that stuff, selling to my scrapyard. So that's why I'm not doing a little bit more of a detailed video. It's just circuit boards are so subjective. They're not like copper wire where, oh, it's a copper wire, therefore it's you know, $1.50 a pound or $1.40 a pound. It's, you know, one circuit board they might take as APOP, and one that's going to look similar they might take as the next step down. So it's very subjective opinion of whoever's sorting at the time, those kind of things, and so I have to watch them a little closely, because if they're gonna, you know, take something that I think I should get $2.70 a pound for, and they're gonna give me $1.20 a pound for it, I'm gonna take it back with me and I'll submit it next time, and maybe I'll get the $2.70 a pound for something, you know, those kind of price extremes. So anyway, that's enough of me blabbing. We're gonna head for the scrapyard, and then we're gonna hit a bunch of dumpsters, and then on the way back home we're gonna hit the school dumpster and see if they put anything new in those big blue monsters, if they still got them out there. So come along with, and let's go see what we can find. I could just sit and watch them do this kind of stuff for days. I love it. I don't know why, it's just cool. Alright, so here's where we ended up. There are 21st dates and all that kind of stuff. And if you're looking at these things, this is the gross weight with the tub. And then they take the tub off, so this net number is where we ended up. So that's their high grade APOP. So it's, you know, boards with a high density of IC chips or Goldfinger chips, flat packs, all that kind of stuff. So ended up with 43 pounds of that at $2.70 a pound. Chinese motherboards. The ones with the steel processor ports and the brown board motherboards, or the red ones, 85 cents a pound. Chinese grade motherboards, again, are any kind of boards that fall in between APOP and mid-grade boards. And they don't even really buy anything as mid-grade, they kind of put them as that. So that's always good, and it kind of washes, that 85 cents a pound washes out versus 20 cents a pound, you know, anything that they might have got wrong. Low grade, which is weird, I had 2 tubs of low grade that weighed exactly 41 pounds apiece, which was kind of strange. And then P4 motherboards at $1.50 a pound are, they call P4 motherboards laptop motherboards. So 10 pounds of that at $1.50 a pound. Ended up with $172.45, and that's awesome. I will take that. I like taking that E-scrap apart. I mean, that's just this, plus I got the wire, plus you get the transformers, loose copper, you get the aluminum heat sinks out of the stuff. You get the steel, of course, that comes out of there, plus anything else kind of weird, brass parts and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, $172.45, I love it. I'm happy with that. That's 3 trips to the scrapyard in 1 week. I'm empty of scrap in my garage except for my brass and my copper that I take at the end of the year all at once when I get my 5% bonuses on them. So let's go get some new stuff. I need to get the garage filled up. Let's go. First up, she empty, and the old DirecTV dumpster. I don't see much in here. It's usually a lot of coax, so there's a little bit in there. There's a little bit here and there. I'll grab the stick and fish it out of there and show you what I get. Holy moly. That is a lot of DirecTV dishes. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to grab the stick, fish a little bit of stuff out. I'll be right back. Got a little cable box and just a little bit of junk wire, a little bit of drop cord. Not a terrible way to start. That's how you fill up the bin though. She empty. It's a start. I think it looks like we got a little something in here. A little pile of low grade wire. Huh. Glass. That's about all I see. The box feels empty. Alright. Get rid of the bag. Huh, not bad. We'll take all that. Filling it up. It's like a bunch of cardboard in the garbage dumpster. I'll check that. Let's check this box out. Wish that was full. That would be nice. Kind of weird tubing stuff in there. The dumpster where I find the spools, but I never find any wire to go with it. So that must be what's on the spools, or this white tube stuff here. That might explain some things. So, alright, let's go hit the next one. This is the dumpster I found the Trump head, which I suspect was either illegal dumping or an employee just, you know, dumping some stuff in here. Those are plastic, those long things. I've seen them in here before. nothing this time. Ugh. The water just came down on me. Hey, nothing in there. And then that dumpster over there, I don't even check anymore. Alright, we're at another one of the plumbing dumpsters. There's a little bit of wire, there's a little more wire. That's just empty. I guess I'll take it. Those are empty, unfortunately. Oh, I thought that was copper. It's PVC. Shoot. Stripped wire. Stripped wire. More plastic tubing. Nothing big deal in here this time. Nothing I see in there that's worth fishing out. A lot of plastic tubing. There's the good stuff in there. Not much I can do about that. That's plastic. I guess I'll be happy with that. There's the good stuff. Well, some of it anyway. Oh, there's that big piece of copper right there. I don't want to get in trouble though if somebody's watching me. Boy, I'd like to get that out of there though. Here's another piece. Shoot. It ain't worth getting in trouble over though. Here's one I hardly ever check. Because it usually looks like that. Office trash and more office trash. What do you suppose that is? Might be cast aluminum on the top there, stainless. I don't know. Take it. There's another one I don't check very often. It's never sitting out. That's steel. Maybe I'll grab it. We'll see. Nothing looks terribly entertaining in here. A little bit of bubble wrap, and I don't need any more of that. Well, nothing entertaining. I got my door dumpster, my door company dumpster. It just looks like it's full of pallets and cardboard today. That's how this road goes. Kind of get nickeled and dimed to death, and then it gets, then something happens where it gets real good. There's a little bit of bits and pieces down there. It's not worth fishing out. Alright, next. Here's an electrical company that I normally don't hit. So you're pretty stingy about throwing stuff in their in their dumpsters. I just almost never get anything out of here. So I kind of stopped looking. And you see why. What do we got in here today? Oh, we got some wire there. We'll take all that stuff for sure. Some paint. Empty boxes. More lights. Which, how today is going, I will gladly take. Come back and get some more of that. Grab a box or something. Looks like I got a little bit more in here. A little bit of wire stuff. Some kind of office chair. Alright. Well, I'm going to grab a box from in here and get some of this out of here, and I'll show you what I get. So, we ended up a little chunk of BX wire. It's actually the good kind. It doesn't have an aluminum conductor in it, so I'll pull that apart. And then just some drop cord, some Cat 5, some number 1, a little bit of aluminum kind of mixed together in here. So yeah, that's all not too bad. I'll take the box with me. Oh, tub's getting a little more full. And there's a lid I pulled out of on camera. I'm pretty sure it's a steel lid, but there's a brass handle on the back. I don't know what it's for. It's almost like a fire pit cover, but it's too nice for that. And then in the back here, there's some couple big pieces of extruded aluminum. So hasn't been the best haul here so far, but we got a few more to go. We're gonna keep trying. It's the only way you can find it. Office trash galore. And lots of it. Yikes. Honestly, that's back here. There's actually quite a few dumpsters back here, but I never find anything, hardly any of these things. Every once in a while, this one, whoever has these two dumpsters here, will throw a bunch of wire away, like, you know, cleaning out the IT department kind of stuff. Otherwise, the rest of these are pretty lame. That one right there. That's new. So we'll go check all these. I'll show you if I find something, otherwise I'll save you the hassle of looking at office trash. Well, we got something cooking in this dumpster. This thing was in there. It's empty, but the zipper works fine. It's like a tool bag, Craftsman tool bag. I'll take that. Jeez. That's a no-brainer right there. It does look like there's something down there I'm gonna need the stick for. So let's see what we're dealing with here. That whole thing's steel. And here's what we're dealing with. What do we got there? Some kind of charger. Ooh, we got a drill. Craftsman drill. See what else is in here. Another Craftsman drill. 9.2 volt stuff. Gee, it'd be nice if that stuff worked. The batteries are in here. The flashlight thingy. Well, that would be weird if the batteries weren't in here, don't you think? There's some truck ramps. What is in this bag? See if I can get this bag up out of here. There's some. Hang on here. I had the bag kept tearing, so I had to grab the pinchers. I normally don't use very often, but man, when I have them, they come in handy. That bag was just too heavy and it kept tearing, but that's what was in there. A bunch of tools, nothing terribly nice, but there's a few Craftsman screwdrivers in there and some junky pliers. There's a pulley. I don't know what you call those, a pulley puller. Some other junk in there. I got this stuff, and I'm gonna have to order a battery because I'm guessing they work. I mean, why wouldn't they work? I know for all three of them to break at the same time would be a little weird. Maybe the guy just got new stuff and he didn't want them anymore. I'm guessing they work. So I'm gonna order a battery because I cannot find them in here. I tried moving that filing cabinet a little bit, and it's just, thing weighs a ton, so not bad. All right, the last few in this area, and then we're gonna go check the school. So I get a little bit of a aluminum siding stuff in there. I'll grab that out of there. Is she empty? There's a sump pump, and I will never get that out of there. I'm not climbing in here to get it. I don't know what that is. I'll look at that thing, but that pump there, I'm not climbing in here to get it. Sorry. I am too old and fat for something like that. So fish around in there. Looks like there might be a couple things in there. Dig around in there for a second, see if I can get the little things out of there, but that big pump thing, there's no way. That thing probably weighs 50 pounds. That's no joke. My hook will never get that out of there, so. All right, hang on. All right, so I got those dumpsters. I'm leaving, they're over here now. Got what I could out of there. That there was a fan in there that was just absolutely packed with dust, like it was in a warehouse, and that's gross. I'm not gonna pull a 50-cent motor out of there for that. So I just cut the wires off and left that big pump thing in there. Some other scrapper guy will get it. So I'm gonna check a few dumpsters on the way back to where I live and see if there's anything in those. It's something I normally don't check. If I find something, I'll share it with you. And then we're gonna go check the school dumpster, the big blue dumpster, and see if there's anything cool in there, and their regular dumpster, and see what is in there, if anything, and then call it a day. So hang on and we'll go check that stuff. So one of my construction dumpsters is back. This thing was gone for quite a while. Doesn't look like too much interesting. Ooh, there's some weight, some concrete. They just can't stop working on this building, it seems like. But nothing interesting in here right now. Looks like there's maybe a cord here. No. Thought that was a cord. It's just some kind of foam O-ring thing. So nothing interesting in there right now. We got that one over there. Let's go check that one. Alright. Well, there is some wire mixed in here. Probably a little tough to see, but we're going to dig that out of there. Alright, we're going to check the first of the two school dumpsters here. Looks like we got a little fan action right there, so I'll probably take that out of there and see what else is in here. I don't see anything loose, which is probably just means office trash. So I was thinking, this is going to be the last couple dumpsters here. We're going to check the big one around front here in a minute. However, I'm going to I figured I want to look at what those tools are anyway, so I figure I'm going to, you know, go through them. So when I go through them, I'll lay them out and I'll kind of show you what's in that, all those tools that I got. So if you want to stick around for that after we check those two dumpsters, cool. But here's number one, we'll check the second one, then the dumpster diving will end. But then I'll show you what's in the tools if you're interested in seeing that. So, all right, let's check the big blue here. Same, yeah, they haven't done much. Threw a couple pallets in there and a picnic table. All the rest of this stuff, too big for me. So they haven't been doing anything for a while, which is fine, I guess. I didn't miss anything then, which is good. So that'll do it for dumpster diving. Let's head home, get unloaded, see what's in that tool bucket there. All right, so I got it all laid out here. This is what came out of that that dumpster where I had to use the grabber things. So there's all the Craftsman drills and what have you, and I'm not sure if they take the same battery or not, but I'll try to get it figured out here, what all works in here. And I'm going to order a battery to see if it's all the same stuff. This one might take a different battery than this one, but I think these two are going to take the same battery. I don't care about the light, but I want hopefully the drills work. So I'm going to try to match all that stuff up and see what's going on there. Hopefully they'll work, I'll let you know. And then the rest of the stuff, there's some weird hardware stuff here. I have no idea what that is. If somebody knows what this thing is, let me know. It says it was made in Jackson, Michigan. That's all it says on it. But I don't know, it's like looks like you tighten it down and it cuts something. I'm not sure. Never seen anything like that. Just some junky stuff, spark plug spacers, and there's some calipers, a whole bunch of pliers here. They're all junky pliers except for this pair is a Stanley. I'll probably keep the rest of these. I've got 50 pairs of pliers. I don't need more of these junky pliers. So that's all probably going to go. Some pulley pullers, I'll probably hang on to them. This rusty old caliper, a whole bunch of screwdrivers. There's a Stanley one in here, a couple of Craftsman. I'll keep the rest of these. I'll probably get rid of. I'll probably keep all the Phillips ones, and maybe this big monster one just uses a pry bar, you know. But that's that. A little tub full of crappy sockets and Allen wrenches and bolts and washers and stuff, so that'll all go away. A sharpening stone, some other weird little tool things. A couple of, what do you call those, force nips, I think they're called, like, you know, they lock in place. Some kind of a strange scratch-all kind of thing. I've never seen one like that before. Some oddball pliers, a hammer that will go away, a couple of pipe wrenches that I'll probably keep. There's a little Craftsman socket I'll keep. This thing will probably go away. But yeah, I mean, there's about 10 things out of here I'm going to keep. The rest of it's probably just going to get junked. So I've got 2 rolling 6-foot toolboxes out there full of tools. I don't need more of this stuff. So thanks for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon.